Hey everybody, this is Dave. My last video I just made just a moment ago was over 10 minutes and this is taking forever. So I'm hoping that I can do this pretty quick. About your self-care check-ins, they were wonderful. I'm glad to see many of you are doing the videos to get that extra credit, which is great, especially as the quarter winds down. We want those extra points. I noticed that one thing I mentioned in the videos and in the response to another assignment, I think it may have been the activity logs, was just I like the idea that that you are achieving results, but I'm also hoping that you're really doing a good job of not just tracking the activity, but tracking your results and being able to measure things. Come on in. And this is the second time I'm doing this video, so we're going to pretend that we didn't actually introduce Kristen Michael Bust as we did before. Yay, Kristen. Kristen is turning
24?
Yeah, 24 today.
Thank you.
Yep. And she teaches health and happiness, and is that Health 100? Well, Health 108?
Mm-hmm.
And Health something
100?
else. Health 100,
Food and
Food and Health. And she's amazing. So if you guys want to take those two classes, it's a win-win. 2 credits for either course. Also, your activity logs, just real quick on those. I noticed many of you didn't put in your target heart rate zone. And remember, it's a zone. So if you put in a heart rate, that's not enough. I need the actual zone. That's one of the first labs we did in the first week or two, so you'll have to go back and check those out. That is an important thing to take away. A couple things that you should always remember: 1, your blood pressure; 2, your pulse; 3, what zone you should be training when you're doing cardio work. And that might actually go back into this. If you are getting bored with your training, your cardio training, one thing you can do is start using a watch, like a running watch, and that might help you get into those training zones that you're trying to get into. Any given morning I'll go for about a 7 to 10 mile run, and that's, I know, a little overwhelming for some, but for me it takes me about 50 minutes to an hour to get in my daily run. And sometimes I'll wear a watch, sometimes I won't, but the watch can help me sustain my pace and kind of gives me something kind of motivating to look forward to in the next mile. Again, sometimes I don't wear it because I don't want to know how slow I might be running for me. So there are some pros and cons to wearing a watch, but I would encourage you, if you've never worn one, you can learn a lot about yourself, and you can kind of have some fun with setting your own little workouts for doing mile intervals or quarter mile intervals or 800-meter intervals, something like that. So if you guys have any questions about that, man, just shoot me a message. And then also biking and spinning. I'm taking a spinning class at Cascade Athletic Club a couple times a week, and I'm finding that is just like my safe haven to just go out and have a great workout, and it's led by someone else, so I don't have to do anything. I just have to listen and do it. I don't have to think, I guess I should have said. I just listen, and whatever he's telling me, whatever that cyclist is telling me in the front of the room, I just have to do it. So if he says crank make the resistance a little bit more heavy, then that's what I'm going to do. And it's great to be led like that. And the nice thing is I don't actually have to pay for the personal training, and I feel like I'm really getting a good training session. So yeah, if your workout is boring, a couple things you could do is take like a class, like a yoga class, a cycling class, an aerobics class, something like that at a local gym, or you could wear a running watch and you could hit up a local trail. If you don't have a GPS watch, you can just use a basic running watch, like $10-15 at Target or Walmart, and those watches work just fine on the trails. You could calculate your own pace in your head, which is kind of gives you something to do at that point, so the runs go by a little faster. Also, make sure you're completing your target heart rate zone, and I think that's all I have for right now. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to know any, or if you would like me to speak on any topics in these videos, let me know. Shoot me a message, and I'll try to be mindful of that to include any thoughts you might have. But for right now, I think we're done. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. Take care.